Okay, a new race starts today. They're off to the races. Actually, a race to get a small business, a $10,000 or $10 million grant. That's right, for your business. And they're going to give out over $300 billion. That's how much is the first time they did this a couple of weeks back. Now they went to Congress, got more money, and today, Monday, they start all over again. But this time, the fat cats aren't going to compete as much. They'll still be there. They'll always figure out a way. But last time, the fat cats got most of the money. Now, especially a lot of this money is set aside only for small businesses, only for small banks, and most publicly held companies can't even apply for it. So the rules are a little different. But believe me, I'm sure they're going to find a way. They spent their lifetime figuring out how to get these things. So it's hard to compete, but it's going to be easier for the average guy to get it. So here's what I suggest. First of all, you go to SBA.gov and look for the Paycheck Protection Program, the EIDL programs. They're the two programs that are funded again. Now, the Paycheck Protection Program, you got to go through a bank. The EIDL, you go through the SBA. So it's all right there. Now, how do you find a bank? Okay. Now, what you should do if you're a small guy, find a local bank, find a small bank. And one way to do that is to go to the Community Bank Locator. That's part of an association of community banks that can show you all the ones in your area. So if you go to icba.org and you look for them there, see, they're not the only people, though, the banks giving this SBA money. The other thing is like non-banks are doing it. What's a non-banks? Like PayPal. PayPal is a non-bank. I use them, and you could apply for that. Some of the people in Let's Go Help Facebook group are using PayPal for that, and they're small little businesses like me or whatever. So Forbes has a listing of these kinds. Funding Circle is another one. Cabbage, that's not a vegetable. QuickBooks people, they do it too. So there's other places that do it, and these people like PayPal or whatever are used to dealing with the internet and applying on the internet. These old-fashioned banks were less organized in doing that. Actually, the whole system was less organized. So that's why this is going to be a little smoother, but it's going to go fast. They expect in a week or two, it's going to be all gone again. So this is a limited thing. It's not like your unemployment insurance, that new Corona, pandemic employment insurance, where you didn't even have to have a job now to get unemployment money. That is almost forever, as long as people show up. This is limited. So after $310 billion, they put the brakes on it all, and that's it. Now, sometimes if you've applied already and you're in the system, then you'll be the first in line. Now, how do you find out? That's a tough thing. So to me, if you're not sure if you're there or not, you just apply again. That's just paper, right? It doesn't cost money to apply. So get it again. So that's what's going on now. There'll be other programs coming out that they're working on another set of stimulus programs. It's going to be for a long time because we're hurting. So the elected officials are going to throw money at this. So there's more to come.